flowing for 2021, full of attitude.
Yeah. Welcome to the new year. Same as the last year. Except, not actually.
Except COVID free.
I think we're doing pretty good.
Except COVID free, no COVID.
No, we've been dodging that. We actually got tested last week, just for good measure. It was nice. It wasn't too bad. It tickled.
I've been tested 22
times. Oh, you did the nasal?
Yeah.
I've been. I got tested every other week when I was working.
And then my buddy got the vaccine. He's working in a lab. So it's been kind of nice.
My drummer got the vaccine.
Works in a prison. He got it. And then we actually just found out a couple days ago. My brother-in-law kind of got a sore throat, so now we're waiting to see if that was the. Yeah, it's also fucking winter out here.
Yeah,
it's a lens crafter. He got a vaccine.
Yeah.
We want to get back to our dungeon delve here, which has been going on for way too long now. I'm starting to feel, but it's a good one.
Oh yeah.
So I think last we left off. What's that?
I said it's the core of Dungeons and Dragons. Going into a deep place that's gross and scary.
So we go
for weeks.
Could Trouncer go run around a field and kill things? I'm tired of these crap spaces.
Yeah.
And it was pretty awesome. All right, so the last we left off, you guys actually had your first encounter with one of the wizards of Zzahsh. I don't know if we got a name of his, but I believe you talked to Harkon about it a little bit, or you guys have Harkon now with you. He was injured decent amount in the fight.
Until I pushed him over.
What's that?
Until I pushed him over.
You pushed him over, yeah. And then he proceeded to stab you repeatedly, but go on. But yeah, the wizards retreated. They had kind of held up. I believe you guys were doing a short rest or something to that effect.
We did a long rest.
Oh yeah, I think it was a long rest.
Oh yeah, you guys took a long rest. That's right. Yeah, because you transmuted the door, and then eventually it transformed back. I believe you guys talked to Harkon a bit about what he knew. He largely informed you that he was just running protection and help with the different wizards and stuff like that. But once they kind of bailed on him and left him here with you guys,
right. And they fortified the doors.
Yeah, they transmortified the doors into steel, basically non-functioning doors and stuff like that. And it was you couldn't get out for a while until the spell wore off. But then the spell wore off and you guys were good. But you did encounter one of the wizards. I can't remember if you guys got his name or not. I think you might have gotten his name.
We did not catch the wizard's name.
He was too busy.
We just know it's one of the wizards that we're trying to rip apart.
We were too busy getting fucked up by that guy.
It's someone that needs to die. Actually, he did have a name. Harkon gives you a name.
Yeah, give us a name.
You guys want the name?
Of course.
It's Eforn. I'll put it in the chat for you guys.
And start carving that into my centaur hide.
Corn, like your demon corn, like with Warhammer shit. I'm just gonna carve chaos
until we kill this wizard. I'll mark it off.
Death to the false emperor.
Iforn.
So he gives you an Iforn. Maybe some of you have heard this name around the camps.
Sure.
You might have heard it once or twice, maybe.
Yeah, maybe he cheered for me.
But he was not one of the people working the specific pit you guys were in. But you may have heard the name elsewhere. But he's definitely not a nice dude. Okay. So you guys are standing in the remnants of the lab. It's pretty ruined. There's several bugbear bodies dead. I think you guys killed a guard or two. You guys rest up, feeling a lot better by yourselves because you guys were busted. You guys were pushing pretty hard there.
We were busted and depleted.
That was fine, but
is everyone healed up all the way before
they should be after a long rest?
I'm feeling well.
Harkon, shall you lead us towards the wizards? We got some business.
So Harkon stands up and he like holding his side where he got pummeled pretty bad.
Oh, whatever. You got a long rest.
Yeah. Don't be soft, Harkon. Suck it up.
All right, bud. And I gave Jerry. I got your long rest for you done, dude.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem. So yeah, he kind of he stands up and he's like, yeah, I'll tell you how to get there, but nothing personal. I'm not working for you guys.
Well, as long as we don't cross paths again as enemies.
He doesn't. You can kind of tell he doesn't really have an interest in this fight. He's not interested in killing these guys, but he's also not interested in killing you anymore.
Oh, you were interested in killing us until we kicked your ass, but
Would
now
your
cool.
life
Yeah, I thought
be
that was
in
part of
danger?
the. Well, okay. I mean, I'll say this in metagaming here. He can leave and all that, but in game, he did kind of say, "I'll work for you if you don't kill me."
Oh, okay. Well, he'll provide you information.
That works. That's fine.
That's fine. I'd rather have. I don't want a sword in my back. I don't consider this guy all that.
And his life might be in danger because he's walking away from the fight. So if
I just like that all of a sudden he has scruples. He's like, I don't want to fight with you guys.
Now that I know, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
They were fine. I was fine killing strangers for them, so it was you guys. But I mean, if you guys want me to kill those guys, that's fine.
Until he met us. Yes, we changed his mind.
Yeah, we made him rethink his life. He's like, I don't.
You guys make some choices.
I'm gonna go home and settle down. I got a girl that I've been thinking about, and I don't know. Maybe I need to go hunting. I just gotta go.
So he kind of gives you the numbers. He gives you numbers first off. He says they have probably about another 4 or 5 bugbears working for them. They have at least 3 more of their guards left, but there's the 3 wizards, which he says are the real issue. He tells you more about they're largely interested in trying to get this whole. He kind of points to the whole place restarted. They seem pretty down on their luck, I'll say.
Yeah, well, shit's tough all over.
What's that?
I said, yeah, well, shit's tough all over.
It is tough all over.
But where would these wizards retreat to, or where would they go?
They're using one of the upper levels as a base camp, essentially, and trying to gather as many notes and stuff like that. This room you guys encountered, they're gonna want to take this sooner or later.
It's torture.
So they'll be coming back, is what you're saying?
Yeah.
They'll come back prepared.
We should destroy it and leave.
Yeah, obviously they want something in this room.
Oh, he kind of looks at he's like they're gathering notes, they're gathering materials. He's pointing to the alchemical reagents. I mean,
I'm gonna steal all the chemical reagents again.
I think they're bats, aren't they? You can't.
Yeah, I mean, you can gather a few Alöndrea, but you can't gather them all.
We could leave some here for bait, and then trap them.
We can fill them up with urine.
Plenty of that. Good idea.
Really fuck up their plans, huh?
Yeah, yes, good one, Chen. I have plenty of urine.
They're making none of the piss golems.
Andrea, you're on mute by the. Oh.
Yeah, I was just laughing. I mean,
That's okay. We like your laugh. That's a good laugh.
but I was gonna say saddlebags of urine carrying.
There you go.
Well, I'm kind of curious. What do you guys think we can do here? All right, should we prepare this position for an attack that's going to be prepared, or should we take it to them?
I think we should best defense.
Ooh, set up a kill box.
Yeah. Best defense is offense, and if we wait for them to come, they'll prepare to breach us.
So especially we got Harkon to guide us kind of to where these wizards are. So
I'm fine.
Let us use his knowledge to hopefully catch them by surprise instead of have them and their allies.
I put my shoulder.
Who knows how many bugbears they might bring with them next time?
Yeah, Harkon, if you're interested in bailing, that's fine, I guess. But
he's like,
I don't want you. I don't want you taking off and then coming back or running to them. So you're going to lead us to them, and then
He's
you
like,
have.
yeah. He's like,
Or we would have
"No,
killed you.
The
We would've
only way I
slipped."
know out of here is through them.
Oh, well, good. Then we're all headed the same way.
Okay. He kind of gathers up his armor and his axe. He's been working on it a little bit during the rest. He's still he's feeling better than he was when you guys initially fought, but he's still not 100%. But yeah, he stands up and takes up his axe and his armor, and he kind of looks around and he thinks if he's got to fight his way out, he'll fight his way out.
Okay.
Oh, look at this.
Good, Harkon. Well, how do we find them? That's my question.
He kind of looks around and gathers some paper. Like he takes like an old scroll and kind of like flips it over the back, and gets like some. There is now charcoal in the room because you guys were like throwing fire and shit around, or there was massive chaos. But yeah, he goes ahead and like kind of draws out a really shitty map. Like it's really shitty. It definitely does not have precision instruments here. But he goes ahead and like shows you like where this place is. Kind of shows you there's a hallway outside of it. And shows you that like there's like a different stairwells, a stairwell going up. This floor he doesn't really seem to have much of an understanding of, or it's very vague to him. But he shows you the top floor where he gives you a little more detail. He can show you that they have like what looks to be like he could describe as like I don't want to say a warehouse, but more of like a storage room, or like, for lack of a better term, a receiving room. Mm-hmm. And then they've kind of set up the camp. They've kind of set up a camping and such like that.
Does Harkon draw a staircase or a ramp to the upper levels?
It's staircases.
Trouncer, okay.
It's staircases.
Is this ADA compliant?
You're definitely not going to be going up that way backwards.
Yes. Okay. Well drawn, Harkon. Even though you're not a cartographer, don't quit your fighting gig.
Okay. But yeah, he goes ahead and give you some details and such like that. He's saying, but the one thing you need to learn that they've managed to kind of cobble together a fairly functional golem.
What?
Wait, is it a functional golem?
Yeah, they've a lot of the pieces are kind of ruinous like that, but there was enough to get something up there.
Well, good. That's great.
Okay.
Maybe we hide its head.
He says, but like I said, it's a little makeshift. I think it looks like it's missing an arm, but still something you wouldn't want to get too close to.
Yes.
Oh, that's why we have spears and magic.
He kind of gawks. He's like, "Yeah, let me know how that works out."
He talks a big game for being a bitch. Just putting that out there, okay?
I don't know, man. He was taking a Trouncer pretty bad.
Until I pushed him over. He was top heavy, I tell you. Too much armor. He was a competent foe. I'll give him that. Yes.
I think he fell victim to the fireball along with you guys too.
Perhaps.
So fire is a problem with him. Got it.
But anyways, he kind of says, well, yeah, they have a golem, but I know that they want to get down here desperately, but I think that they're low on forces.
And can the golem move through the passages, or is it too long? It's like it can fit through the hallway.
It can, yeah. He's like, it can fit through a doorway. It's just gonna delay it slightly. You'll have to kind of duck.
But we can't let them recover this.
No.
So be forewarned. But yes. I think that you'll. I think if we make our way there, he's like, as far as like, if you're looking for a way to get around on them to try to surprise them from behind, can't help you. And he kind of the map, like it's just a clear shot to the way up there. You can largely tell that, like you gather this from previous encounters, though, is that like this lower part that you're in was set for containment.
Was set for containment?
Yeah, it's built for containment, so like whatever they're building down here doesn't get out.
So is it possible that this golem is actually down here?
No, it's up there with them. They found enough pieces to kind of get it functioning.
Assholes.
But it's not 100%. He said
wonder if
it's missing an arm. They were missing pieces. It'll do the bidding of its masters, but it won't. It's not nearly as efficient as they wanted it to be.
You see, it was not in vain, all of that smashing of the golem stuff.
Yeah,
Yes.
you definitely found the right group to smash it with.
Hell yeah.
Pretty much this group's whole the nameless is literal like slogan is smashy stabby. I mean, I think we can all agree that's
Yeah,
what,
perhaps we'll
Stompy.
change Trouncer to Smasher. I don't know, but I was wondering, what if we could use our rogue as the scout or to look around for something? Maybe there's a hidden door. Oh, we checked the hidden doors, but maybe Morbarn can do some recon or something.
Can do something.
You know he's just gonna kill.
He's very useful. That
He's just
Morbarn.
gonna kill things. He's like a goddamn murder.
It's
nun.
true. It's true.
Good painter.
I'm talking about you.
It's 2021. This is a different Moorbarn.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I like this. I should look forward to meeting this Morbarn.
They murder hobo monk over here. Hate to tell
All
you.
right.
All
right.
They're pitching that you should be the one to go and scout and get information about the movements, where they're set up, and everything like that. Harkon gives you the map and stuff like that, and he kind of shows that like there are like alcoves or kind of like off rooms that some of the wizards are using to like basically do stuff in, or use it as their own kind of like private little areas. But yeah, Harkon does say the golem watches the area 24, like all the time. It's always awake. It doesn't sleep. They're using it as a lookout.
As golems do.
Do we have anything that can really do a lot of damage to a golem?
I'm right here.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think
Right here, babe.
I think our strong melee is the only way that we're going to really make it through.
What do we know about golems?
Well, we went through and we saw how strong the fucking metal and all of what the golem is made out of. So we know we're in for quite a fight. I say the sooner we can get to there, the less prepared they are, the better we're going to fare in this fight. So I think that spending less time talking and more time rocking.
Yes.
I think also, again, we especially for a golem, we're going to need to do a lot of damage before it can kind of reach us.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to pick where we're fighting the fucking thing.
Yes.
And possibly if we can get it by itself.
Yes.
I don't want to have to deal with fucking wizards blasting shit and then disappearing again.
Uh,
Trying to,
Golem?
While I'll be healing, don't forget I have a spiritual weapon that will add to the fight.
Oh, I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about the evil wizards that we need to kill.
Morbarn, you have something to say?
I was just going to ask about golems. If they do the bidding of whoever, like whatever, wizard or whatever, compels them to, but are they independent thinkers, or could we easily?
This is a fine question, and one that you can make an Arcana check.
2021 Moorbarn, baby.
Inquisitive little one. Arcana.
Did Morbarn get a thinky cap for Christmas?
If I was a golem.
Damn, John.
It's all good. It's all good.
I love it. Sorry, but yeah, go ahead and make a roll Arcana check. You have a +0.
Yeah.
Yes, maybe we could find its other arm and
beat it with
barter
an
with it. Tell it, we'll give you your arm back if you help us. No, yeah, beat it with it. Of course.
Damn, I got a natural 20 on my first
Yeah.
roll.
No, all kinds
Here.
of shit.
I got
Way
a
to start.
natural 20.
So
That's a good
you've heard
start.
thing about what you've heard about golems. A lot of it has to do. They're not like independent thinkers. Like they'll follow orders to a fault. But if the wizards gave it good enough orders, it'll listen. It'll be intelligent enough to do the thing.
So it's not like
But,
something that we
you
can
won't
like
be able-
lure.
It is like you hear in your head Kyle Reese telling you it cannot be negotiated with, telling you it cannot be. It won't stop. Like,
Do an Arcana check to know if you know that reference.
yes.
So if we silence the commander or the wizard, as Morbon's telling us, we could
Yeah.
potentially stop
Control
the
it.
golem. Yeah, the golem would not.
Yeah,
stick.
like if it got told to protect the guy and then they died, there's a chance it might stop trying to fight, or it'll still protect the dead body.
Right, which is fine.
Which means nothing to us.
If we silence or somehow silence or stifle the wizard from giving commands too, that will help us, perhaps. We crush his larynx. Yes.
But Morbarn, you also know that what the golem is made of matters a lot.
Yeah.
Like, it changes its abilities, it changes its, like, how...
Do we have any information to know that?
You can ask Harkon.
Harkon.
Hey, Harkon, what the fuck is this thing made of?
He kind of laughs. He's like, it's iron.
Oh,
fuck.
iron can be broken.
Can it?
Let me at it. Trouncer. Well,
shit.
We're all gonna die.
We could rust them to
Did you,
death.
go look, did you go look up iron golems, Dominic?
No.
But you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I fought Iron Golem.
But based on what Harkon's saying, though, it doesn't sound like it's complete Morbarn. Like, it's going to be... If you're looking at the entry in the monster manual, it is not that. It'll be debilitated substantially.
Yes.
I'm not. What is that thing that you just said?
Yeah, what is a
monster manual?
A manual of
Monster
monsters.
manual, this is like the thing that has all the creatures in it in the Dungeons and Dragons book. But it just if you're going off like what an iron golem is like standard, it's pretty terrifying. Like it would crush every single one of you. But this one is definitely not complete. It is not fully armored. It is not. It doesn't have both arms. Stuff like that.
It's still difficult.
It's still difficult.
Still difficult.
Well, a one-armed opponent. I mean, yes, and a golem at that. But
We could.
It'd be like it's like you're still trying to fight a professional boxer with one arm, and they have one arm tied behind their back. They're still going to hit you pretty hard.
Yeah, Iron Mike's still gonna fuck you
Yeah,
up.
he's still going to hurt.
Yeah.
No matter how many shrooms he takes, he's still going to hurt. That was wild. I'm sorry, guys. That was wild.
yeah.
He was like, fucking whatever. And you're like, Jesus Christ. All right. Anyways. But yeah, so, but Mormar, did you want to go scout it, or did you want to, like, go with the party together, or wait for them, or
Go with the party together.
Yeah.
keep it together? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's have our scout just scout ahead a bit.
Okay. Mormar, you're the eyes and ears of it. You're up front, or at least you were volunteered. You kind of get up ahead. You can see.
Or maybe
You
behind.
get up and look at past the hallway you guys that where the enemies came through, and it's a straight hallway. It's reasonably wide, maybe about 10 feet wide, and it looks like it's built to funnel anyone through. That is, like, if something got loose here, it can only come out in single file. They couldn't come out in bulk, such as the hook horrors that you guys fought earlier and such like that. Like, they wouldn't be able to, like, mass come out of here. It does look like, though, based on what Harkon said about the golem could fit in here if he wanted to. He's not going to have a lot of maneuverability, but he's going to be able to get through.
Could
What's up?
could set obstacles. I'd kind of tell them if we wanted to. If we knew they were going to come out in one area, we could set obstacles so the golem has trouble.
If you
Yeah, I'm
wanted a
down with that.
bottleneck area, this would be it. But it would bottleneck. It bottlenecks both ways, though.
Yeah, I mean, don't
Fight
forget
to the
we have a monk that expands in size and a Trouncer.
Yes, my hindquarters, yes.
What?
Well, party, I say we trounce on, but
Trounce
it's up
on,
to,
nice.
but it's
Well
up
said.
to you all.
Well said. I like what
Hey, Michael, talk to me after this. I got a merchandise idea. All right.
Okay.
It's just gonna be I want you to do a picture of
Saddlebags?
Trouncer. I want you to do a picture of Trouncer. It says trounce on.
I'll buy that.
Yeah.
For $1. All right. So you keep on moving up, and eventually you can see that there's a staircase that goes straight up. It's a wide staircase. It is not fancy. It looks functional. All these walls in this area look particularly functional and durable. The last room you're in, they were functional, but we'll say a little more, I don't want to say ornate, but they had stuff on them, basically. Sconces and such like that, too. So,
should definitely.
More you keep on going up, you go up the stairs first, and you kind of take a peek around at the top of it, and it opens up into a pretty good landing. Maybe about 20 feet by 20 feet landing. You can see that there is a door off to the right, or a doorway that's closed. And this is a double door. It's a pretty big size door.
Shall we knock? With Trouncer's hind legs.
It's the only door in that room.
Yeah, once again, they were trying to set this the bottleneck, and this was kind of like a funneling area, yeah.
I mean, Hakon, how would you feel if you knocked or you made known that you had escaped somehow?
I don't think they believe me.
Well, that's something I'm willing to risk.
He's like, that's just going to go into some of the, that's not the room they're in, though. He's like, that's just going to be kind of a foreground area. I can knock if you really want me to.
Well, maybe is it pickable?
Is this the only door that we have?
Yeah, up this way, yeah.
All right. Well, I say we just proceed with caution.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no point in knocking.
Yeah, he's kind of like he's wanting to make noise to make noise. This room, this one, and once again, this room has like some debris in it. It has like some old crates. Everything looks like it's been picked through. Yeah, he's it's just kind of in decay. He points out though at the top of the stairs. He kind of points to the above the where you guys got to the landing. That there's like you can see it. There's like a very thin kind of like layer of not thin. It's actually probably like 6 inches thick piece of iron or steel or something like that. He said, yeah, there was a door that was like shut until recently. Whatever you guys did down there got it open.
That's a bonus.
Yeah.
Did something right?
He did something right.
Amazing.
He's like, well, I think that's negotiable. I think they also you gave them access to whatever they want. I think they're now that they got a flavor that they can get down there, they're going to be thirstier than ever.
God, Harkon, just give us the fucking win here. We opened stuff.
Damn! No wonder they fired you. You're a downer. So he takes you out of the next room. And he shows you that like it's basically kind of like it's a wider hallway, but it branches off into 4 different rooms, and then on the other end is a further into it. He says this hallway, we figured out was used for basically storage. There's not much left in here though. We picked through it pretty clean.
They branch off, no doors, right? They're just open for ways.
Yeah, he's like they picked through whatever was here and consolidated it into the main room. They're having some of the your bugbear friends take inventory and the like, trying to figure out what they have access to, what they can work with. But I gotta tell you, like what I saw down there was definitely would be the kind of stuff that get them pretty excited.
We know what they want. We know they want these items.
He's like, so what was down there?
Yeah,
Joe.
what was?
Well, we only tell members of our team that, hard.
Oh yeah. It was a case of that Nunya business.
This Nunya reagent.
It's like almost as good as calling it unobtainium or some shit like that.
Unobtainium,
Such a fucking shit name. It's Nunya reagents. All right.
Joe Mama was down there.
No mama.
Doesn't concern you, Hakon. Sorry, my friend, but it was something that, yes, dangerous down there.
I'm making friends with everyone. Stop adopting all the bugbears we meet.
I grow fond of Hakon. I have my arm around him.
He kind of looks though at some of the doorways here and stuff like that. He says, "I'm gonna let you know that they do have magic that'll trip them, that'll notify them of approach, and the golem."
Does anyone have detect magic?
Perhaps it's a trap. Or runes.
I guess that's a no on the detect magic.
I don't think we have any warlocks or mages with us.
Yes,
Well,
no.
I mean, clerics can cast detect magic if they have it ready.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
I
If
feed
you don't
a
have
wizard.
it ready, then fuck it. I mean,
Wait, I have detect magic.
I believe clerics can get it.
Can't get it. Huh?
you'd have to. I think
You'd have to redo
repair
your
it,
rest, though. You'd have to do a new long
Yeah.
rest.
We're not taking another long rest.
No, fuck no. Okay,
But maybe
No!
maybe Morbon could detect the traps.
I don't know. Harkon just told us it's here,
Where
so I guess we
it's
just
here.
detected it.
Well, no, he told you that he knows that they have that kind of stuff. He doesn't know where the triggers are.
Yo, anyone got a magic missile?
No, I don't have a magic missile.
And I'm just like,
What's that?
Have you
What's
ever
that?
seen me shoot a magic missile before?
I'm just saying you might have a scroll or something, but
I just got this book. I haven't even read it yet. I'm trying to live long enough to read it. I'll see what I can do later.
Think of, like, look, I don't think a surprise attack is going to work with these folks. I think they're pretty much aware that we're coming. So I thought maybe just break in with maybe like a little flashbang. Anyone got something aggressive we can just shoot out there, and then we.
Me.
I got the.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure if we load a monk on top of a trouncer, that'd be the equivalent to a bomb.
I got thunderous smite. I mean, I'll smite something, but
I normally wouldn't suggest this as a proud dwarf, but someone could toss me and I could Hulk out.
It would be my honor.
I don't know if any of us are strong enough.
Oh, I could
Well, I
toss
would
you
Hulk
off.
out mid.
I tossed him around the
mid-flight.
ring. I tossed him around the arena. You were there.
You were fighting.
Yes, true. I mean, I just think the only thing I would be reluctant to do would be just to give them more time for preparation. If we set off the trap on purpose, it gives them more time to activate this.
I think we already set it off.
We did, okay.
I have to admit, I am envisioning a murder catapult where basically, I mean, not to get in your way, Aurelius, but maybe if we put Dzog Chen on and Trouncer, and Trouncer burrows in and then launches Dzog Chen into the air, where
and then he enlarges
into a giant thing.
And then I can do my hulking out.
But I want to remind everybody that we are underground and there's a fucking ceiling. So I don't know how high you think this is.
Well, you don't
But
have to throw me high. Throw me parallel.
I think it was 20 by 20.
It's yeah. The ceilings in this area is about 15 feet tall.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
That's respectable.
Okay, so he can run as fast as he can, throw his fucking mule.
When I Hulk out, how tall am I?
You're about 8 feet.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay, all right.
The golem would have more trouble moving in these confined. If it came in, it would make more obstacle for that thing. But yes, I'm with it. My pleasure. I'll throw you any day you like.
Throw me towards them fucking wizards, man. They ain't never seen this.
Step right up. I'll throw any of you.
Yeah, I'll hit them with that fury of blows. They go down quick.
I'm gonna strap Morbard to me and use him as armor.
I was gonna suggest that.
What's that?
Put you in a baby Bjorn and you could just. No, honestly, seriously, I mean, we're going into a room. I don't know how much that launching thing will work, but how much space do we have between us and where they probably are?
He's saying there's a you have that door, and then there's like kind of a windy kind of like area, but right through that on the other side of that.
And there's 4 passageways, so we have to know which is the correct.
Well, these passageways. He points to them. You can like see them. There's like rooms adjacent to this hallway.
Oh, okay.
And they're open. It looks like they were using them for storage. Like I said, everything's been picked over pretty clean. There's some stuff left over, but it's like, I mean, it's just scraps. Like stuff like packing materials, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, but we're not interested in that. We must move with haste.
Well, I'm just worried about how much time before we trip the alarm versus when we get there. But I guess.
All right, hear me out.
Okay.
We'll have
Alöndrea?
Morbon run as fast as he can towards the door, and then maybe 5 seconds after, we'll have Trouncer head off. That way we give enough time for our scout to get the door open, lockpick it, and even if they do get a notification from a step or whatever that we're close, it'll already be full on ready for chaos. You know what I mean? It's like
Yes.
even if they know we're coming,
And
it'll
we attack
be
the
too
wizard
late.
first. Yes, and I'll attack the wizard first. I hate wizards. And he controls the golem. I'll crush his larynx. Yes, and we'll all have a good day of it.
Okay.
This is the typical kind of plan group makes.
Yep. This is go. Let's fuck shit up.
I already put my sneakers on.
If
put
by
my good foot
that
on.
comment you mean a well thought out plan that will obviously work, then yes.
What could possibly go wrong?
I mean, I know this is silly to say. Do we know if there's any diplomatic action that we could take?
We don't know. We don't negotiate with wizards,
I'm
evil
trying.
wizards.
That's true. Okay, I just have to suggest that.
Are
'cause
you
my oath-
recommending we have
I'm
a
legally
talk with this
required.
golem? Try to make him stand down?
Well, I'm just, it's like I'm trying for an oath. I got an oath of redemption over here. You know
Yes.
what I mean? I'm just trying to be a better
Now's not the
person.
time, boss.
All right. Let's
We
go kill
respect
things.
we respect your opinions, but now is not the time. Yes.
Redeem that shit. We get back to town.
Yeah, you say that, but then we'll just kill some people there. I mean, that's just how it seems to go
That's how
here.
we
I'm
roll.
really
Come
doing
on.
a bad job with my oath. All right, well, maybe I'll change it sometime. All right, well, let's an oath of killing. Apparently, that's what I'm good at.
You have many talents.
I mean, I sometimes knit, but I haven't had anything to work with for a while. All right, let's just do this. Fuck it. You know what? Like, there's clearly no way we can sneak in without.
Well, you haven't tried.
I mean, we could try to
You're
disarm.
required in that.
We could try to disarm this.
I'd
magical
like to
find.
try. I'd
Find-
like to try.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you can try it.
I'd like
I'm
to
not
see
against
it. Yeah, I
If
think it's a
anything
good idea.
goes off, we just start moving quick.
Yes.
I mean, hell, I have a -1 dexterity. I feel like I can sneak around.
That's even worse, man.
Yeah. Look
all
at
right,
me.
So you want someone to sneak in? Are you volunteering Moorbarn, or is someone else going to do it, or what's going to happen?
We were asking Moorbarn.
Who's the best at
If
sneaking?
he would like
I think
to.
it's more
Moorbarn.
By far, it's Moorbarn people. There's like not a contest. It's not like
It's not Trouncer. He's gonna dressage in.
yeah. None of you have any level of certification in stealth compared to Moorbarn.
I can't even
All,
crawl.
all the certifications.
More barn. Would you sneak in and
alright.
help us kill them?
Yes, please.
So
Moorbarn.
Andrea, you're kind of like looking around, and they're all telling you to do this thing.
We're looking at you.
Fine, let's
Okay.
do it.
All right.
That's the spirit.
So Moorbarn, you waltz on up to this door, and it's unlocked. It looks like if it does lock from any side, you can lock it from this side if you really wanted to. The next room opens up. Harkon kind of described it as windy, but it's more of like you're seeing this room and like there are two. They're not pillars. Like calling them pillars is kind of an understatement. They're more of like massive columns, like 20-foot wide by 20-foot wide columns in the middle of this room that look like they're the main supports for this place.
Well,
And you can certainly go around them, no problem. But according to Harkon, he's telling you that this major like receiving area is on the other side of this.
yeah. Check for traps first.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Another 20.
Yeah. 19.
Not
Not bad. Not bad.
Okay. You start poking around a little bit, and you catch like a minor glimpse of it's not mechanical, but you're kind of reminded of you get this kind of like based on your I think your gnomish nature, this kind of glimpse of magical energy in the area. Very, very light though, but enough that could be interacted with.
What kind of energy?
Like a magical energy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I heard something different.
Oh,
Like
A BDE.
a sensual energy. Just kidding.
yes, they are essential energies. This is my giant pyramid scheme to hawk essential energies.
Okay.
Doggo.
All right.
I'll run.
All right. There is a magical energy.
Okay, you are away from the rest of the party.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like very light. It's a very faint one.
All right. Can I signal to my brothers that it's safe to come forward, or?
Yeah, some of them you can signal out. Only a few of them can see you, but yeah, you can signal out to them.
I'm definitely, like, I'm the first in rank behind.
Okay.
More
Yeah,
barn,
you
so
guys
yeah,
get on
I'll
up.
kinda
You come into the next room, see these
carefully-
big columns. Across the room, you see the big door, and Harkon's like, "Yeah, that's the door." He's like, "I'm pretty sure that they have this room rigged with like some sort of triggers that'll let them know you're coming."
Is there any way to disarm a magical trap? I don't know.
He's like, you don't know how to do that as wizards.
That's not helpful, Harkon.
Yeah. Got a lot of issues with Harkon here, man.
Well,
He's
I
like, I don't know
appreciate
shit, and then we find stuff out. He's like, well, yes, that's the door. Like, yeah, okay,
we
thanks.
appreciate your feedback, Harkon, but it's not helpful.
Yeah. But yeah, the energy you're getting, the little strings of energy, like you kind of glimpsed, Morbarn, they're coming from that door.
So once this door
Yeah.
and this pillar stands here, we can't do anything about it.
Yeah, Harkon's kind of like, he's like, I think your idea of committing to an attack is the best option here. The idea being that if you're going to go for it, just don't trigger the alarm and then be careful. Just go rush through it.
That's
Let's
what I
go.
was saying from the get-go.
I kind of
It's true.
whispered.
He was saying that from the get-go.
Should I just
true.
throw
More
Harkon
barn,
through the
go
door?
really fast. And then
Yeah.
you, Trouncer, carry
Yes.
fucking monk, man. Zog, Chen.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm doing my stretches.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull my shield out this time, and I'm gonna have my trident out.
Okay, so you're going to
Then
shield and try.
Norovar, you follow them, and then I'll come last, ready with my heels.
Does anyone have like anything else they want to prep before they go in there? Like,
So I won't be using great weapon.
I want to
master
sharpen
friends.
my knives.
okay, you sharpen your knives, and you still have your bone sword,
Oh,
Yeah.
which doesn't seem to lose its edge. Actually, you've been noticing it's actually like pretty exceptional, Morbarn. The longer you've been using it.
So,
I'm gonna have my net handy too.
I can give somebody a +2 bonus to their armor.
oh, you got a little shield of faith?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well,
I never
if
used it before because none of you ever asked.
If I
I
put
mean,
my
I have an
sh-
armor
if I,
class of 14. I could use it. Or you could give it to Trouncer, because
Yeah, I
he's going
could
to be
put my-
performing a lot of the damage.
I could put my shield away, which will give me
And then give me-
greater weapon fighting.
I mean,
Smart
I can't-
idea.
It's a concentration, so I gotta focus on you guys for 10 minutes. It's a bonus action though, so I can do that. I probably won't be able to do thunders.
It would give me, because I have 13 now, but it would give me 15 if you're willing. But then we would have to protect.
Morbarn, you kind of you only have 13 AC. If you have the shield, you have 15.
With the shield, but
Okay.
if he
So
uses
Morbarn,
shield of faith,
you're feeling the sword in your hand, and you kind of like get some confidence from it. And I've given you the temporary hit points it provides real quick. So you like
Nice.
take it and you can kind of feel that like this sword, it seems to be becoming kind of like a part of your like it seems to align very well with your desires
Mm.
to kill.
Yeah.
to kill like crazy.
All right, as we were all ready to march into battle, I will hold up my shield and I'll pray to Ku to please bless Norovar, Trouncer, and Dzog.
All right.
And what's his name?
1d4.
What's his chump?
Apparently, Dorothy Hionis is my character's name. Yeah.
What? Oh,
That's my wife. That's why it's
I called you Dzog.
That's enough.
It's Dorothy Chen.
So I'm just using my first level bless to
Okay.
bless the 3 because
Okay.
I want to save my higher levels.
Okay, so I got blessed.
Sorry,
and that
sorry,
was going to who?
Morbarn. That's on Norovar, Trouncer, and Dzog.
All right, cool. All right, so you
Really
guys like,
quick.
I was just admiring my blade.
It's 1d4 when attacking or saving. Added
Okay,
to the number.
cool.
Do you guys want me to thunderously smite something, or do you guys want me to
yeah,
do some
smite the shit out of
I can
it.
only do
Gollum or
one.
the wizard? Gollum or the wizard? Yes.
Yeah, I mean, once you're in there, I trust you. I trust you to do the right thing.
Save your shield of faith. I'll carry my shield and trident, and I'll lower my helmet.
All right.
Really quick, John.
Yeah.
Just since we're going into battle, because I've chosen the path of the Kensai, I get +2 to my AC, so I'm actually a 16 out of 14 when I'm using my weapon, which is my katana.
Nice.
Okay.
Just because I always forget.
Yeah.
And I want to die.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And if something attacks me
Flex.
first, and then attacks
you
the rest
get
of you,
the
disadvantage.
Yeah, as long as you're attacking each turn, you get the +2 to the AC.
Yes.
Yeah. And you have to
It's
make
if I
an honor
use-
strike
my-
as part of your attack action.
Yeah.
So basically what you're doing is like you can swing your sword once and then punch, and you get the +2. Okay, cool. Or kick or whatever the hell you're doing. All right, so you guys kind of pump yourselves up. You feel the blessing of Ku, this moon spirit, who you haven't seen for a few days actually, Alöndrea, but like you can still feel Ku here. You can feel like Ku wants you to do this.
You're a cool guy.
Get the fuck out, Mike. Fuck out.
You're done, sir. You've had enough, Trouncer.
Just mute his kick.
They're gonna throw you out. All right, so wow. Okay, so I gotta get my train of thought. Thank you, Michael. I had to go get it. So
No problem.
Tyralus, you feel like this is gonna be the fight of your life.
Yeah.
You're gonna be battling your oppressors from birth, from members of your oppressors.
Yeah.
Dzog Chen, you feel the sense of just like revenge and vengeance. Like you want to
always
devastate.
Very
Show, and you definitely want them to know about your cod piece. These guys, you really want to like shove in their faces.
Story of his life.
Seriously. Look at my language, John.
More Barn, you feel the blade in your hand, and you can sense its thirst, and you can sense that like it wants to garner and take the magic from these people and from this golem. You feel like it actually really wants the golem.
Okay.
Like it might be able to like.
It's telling me
that being in that proximity of that kind of magic, it wants that.
Yeah.
Alöndrea, you get this sense of once again, Ku's by your side. Ku has imbued you with energy here. You're seeing your friends blessed. You're feeling them their righteousness. You can tell that these wizards have done a lot of harm and have hurt a lot of people. And you think it's time to essentially heal this wound, to heal this scar that these the Zzahshians have done upon the world. Norovar, you're just in it to win it, dude.
Always.
Yeah, you're just like, this is gonna be like this could be the last time you see a lot of your friends here alive. You're definitely a little more, I would say like less zealous, but I don't know, how do you feel about this endeavor?
I think it's a terrible idea. I'd like to go home.
Okay.
No, honestly, it's just been a really strange trip for Norovar. I mean, he's trying to be a better person. He's fallen in with these guys. They've survived all this stuff together, and really, it's like, I think he would be a little bit, he would be bouncing between being really emotional in the sense of going like, I really love you guys. We've been through a lot. Let's just, be careful, stay alive, fight hard. But then also be kind of glib too, because that would make him feel weird. So he'd be like, but also try not to get in my way and don't get me killed.
Let's finish what we've started.
I don't want to die today. So I blame you, Moorbarn, if I die. It's going to be your fault.
None of you'll die.
You have a terrible aim. Good artist, though.
Don't listen to Norovar.
Believe in yourself, little
You
one.
are wonderful.
You're great. You're great. Just
You're a good killer. One of the best I've seen.
All right.
Especially when you have blood on your face.
Thank you.
So you guys rally up. You begin rushing the door as fast as you can. We get the whole montage of the whole group rushing. It's like that. It was like that scene in the Avengers trailer that wasn't actually in the movie. It's super cool. Everyone is charging towards the door. And I'm guessing Trouncer's up first because you're the fastest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
You get up. You burst the door. You even think there might have been a barricade on it, but like you come through and you push past some barrels and such that were kind of piled up in front of it. And as soon as you get through, you are face to face with this iron golem standing there looking directly at you. And you can see kind of like in this pretty good sized room, you can see several of these the bugbears look like they're kind of working, but the three guards all kind of look at your direction as soon as you come on in, and you hear from the side rooms, they're here, like you hear like screaming of these wizards and stuff like that, but you don't see them yet. But you definitely get a size of the room. It's full of looks like organized materials, stuff they're ready to like ship out and try to consolidate and such like that too.
I just start screaming, "It's trouncing time!" Twirling my trident and my shield and my helm down.
All right, so you give it the full flourish, and you see the golems coming right for you, ready to stop you. And I think we'll pick it up next time with a big old battle.
Yeah.
All right, well that's it, folks, for our time back. It's good seeing everybody. It's good hanging out.
Yeah,
we got some stuff to talk about before we all go, but I got an appointment to go to in a little bit, and I think in the light too. So, but it was a good time. It was fun. I'm getting back in the swing of it. I gotta get back in the swing of the game. I gotta get back in the feel of this game. This feels very different than my other games. I'll say it's a very different game than my other games.
It's more intellectual, more cerebral.
Sure.
Yeah.
Dude.
We're more cerebral group. We run deep. This group is very
Really intellectual. What's their plan? Let's fuck them up. I don't know.
We tried. We tried to use our brains.
Send the
Ron
raw
is better.
But fuck it.
All
That
right,
fear.
well,
Just go through it.
We'll be back next week with another session. And we'll do this really fancy combat. I'll definitely do the battle cam and everything, that whole 9 hours stuff too. So,
Yeah.
It'll be brutal.
all right, guys. I'll see you guys later. See you next week.
all right.